everybody, welcome back to the Draft to Glory save with Austin FC in the MLS, the mighty Armadillos. And if you haven't gone and checked out episode 1, I suggest you do, because this might be a little bit bizarre to find out that we have a squad that looks like this. We have 6 players in our squad. We shall be drafting everybody else that's going to be playing for us or available to play for us in today's episode. So the Super Draft is among us or upon us, and it's the hottest property of the year's Super Draft. Is expected to be Selvin Trulio, apparently, who is someone that I've put on my shortlist. He is a left back who is tall and can head the ball and can mark and tackle. So in my mind, get him in and make him a centre back, basically, is what I'm thinking. But he's not going to be my first pick. We do have the first pick of the draft. So it's rumoured to be near the top of the draft board with St. Louis, Charlotte, Chicago, Colorado, and San Jose looking at him. Austin FC have the overall first pick, and I thought to have set their sights on right midfielder Antonio Tagai, who does look pretty good. Very quick, can cross, can dribble, looks pretty decent. I don't think he's going to be my first choice. I think my first choice is going to be a goalkeeper, because we don't have a goalkeeper. So if we can get a good goalkeeper that's going to set us up for a number of years, then we never have to worry about a goalkeeper ever again. Scouts and pundits agree that with Austin FC, that Antonio Tagai is the best prospect in the draft. That might be the case, but he's not going to be my first pick. So the draft is going to start. 3 rounds, 194 players are available. We have the first pick in the first section, so we should get the best player. Generation Adidas players are basically college students that then don't have to wait or go through all the normal loops to get to the draft. They can just be like, they have a generational talent sort of thing, and therefore they get picked to the draft a little bit early. We're going to have lots of offers coming through for our draft picks. We're just going to ignore them. I'm not giving up any draft picks in this first round or first year of the draft, because God, do we need all of our drafts to happen. So into the drafts we go. And this is what it looks like. For those that haven't been in the MLS before, we're Austin FC. We've got the first pick, the third pick, the 8th pick, the 10th pick, 12th pick, 13th and 17th. This bar will always stay across the top, and it will move as picks are done. Now, I'm undecided, even though I've started this video, I'm undecided to whether it's just going to be me talking for the whole thing, or I'm going to edit it out, edit it up and splice it up. So we'll see how it goes. More than likely, it'll just be me talking for the whole thing and having a look at some of the people that other teams pick, but we'll go from there. So my idea is to look at who's recommended by our scouts, because we have scouted quite a lot of these people. Obviously, lots of people will get A+ ratings because we have minimal other players to compare them to in our team. The other thing that we could do is actually look at scout reports, because then we can look at the ability and the potential to go through, because most of the players will be here before. So ability wise, they're saying Graham Odosirio, who again does look pretty good, is the best player currently to jump into our team and play well, as is JT Rotundo, who looks pretty good. But I think, he's actually on this list. We need a goalkeeper. There is a Generation Adidas goalkeeper, which generally means they have a really good potential ability, or one of the higher potential abilities. He's got a really, not crap personality, but not a great personality of mercenary. But he's pretty good for a 21-year-old. Aerial reach 13, 1-on-1s 11, reflexes 15, agility 12, jumping reach 7, 13, good natural fitness. He's aggressive, he concentrates, and he makes good decisions. And he can sort of use 2 feet, and he's tall. So against the scouts and agents and everybody involved saying that it should be that guy who isn't even at the top of this list. Is he at the top of the list when you go potential? No, he's not. This guy. Everyone was saying it should be Antonio Tagai, who does look reasonably good. But I think a goalkeeper is the way to go. So Jack Marriott, we are picking with the first draft pick of the 2024 draft. It's Jack Marriott. And then it comes up here and it will summarise everything that happened. So the first overall selection, Austin FC, picked 21-year-old goalkeeper Jack Marriott. Now I'm fully aware as that list extends, it will be behind my head, so we won't worry about it. But I think all these first picks, we're going to see who the AI picks. They did pick Antonio Tagai, so they will be Houston. Was it Houston Dynamo? Yeah, Houston Dynamo will be delighted with the fact that they've probably got the person that everybody thought should have gone first with the second pick. But it's back to us with our third pick. Now, again, I'm sort of eyeing up the Generation Adidas players, just because they're generally the best to look at. So we have Selvin Trulio isn't actually a Generation Adidas. Logan Mallet, who is a striker who's very, very quick with good finishing, good decisions, and he's got determination 20. Do I take Logan Mallet at determination 20 straight away? We've got Paul Chavez, who I think is also a striker. Great finishing, good composure, not as quick, not as determined, really good at dribbling. Off the ball 12. That was a good point. What was Logan Mallet's off the ball? Logan Mallet off the ball is 12 as well, so not too bad. We do have attacking players in our squad already. We've got JT Rotundo, who we looked at, does look pretty good from right back. Good pace, good crossing, good dribbling. Tackling isn't the greatest, but if we're playing an attacking right-hand side, then that could be a good person to pick up. We've got Joe Whitehead in here, a centre-back. Jumping reach of 12, not bad, but decent bravery, marking, tackling. Again, very, very determined. I think I'm going to go Logan Mallet. Or Mallet, I've just called him Mullet. Logan Mallet, potentially. Although JT Rotundo at right back does feel like he's just not the quickest. His acceleration's okay. Very determined, a professional personality as well. It's a tough one. Do I go? I just feel like right back is a position that we could probably get in. If we go to, how can I look to see? I guess the other thing I could do, actually, is go into my shortlist. And we can have a look through here. Because this is everybody who's in. Obviously, we've just drafted Jack Marriott, right? So if we go in here, they're saying, yeah, Trulio Nigan, who's Dave Nguyen. Aggression, bravery, centre-back, decent jumping reach, tall, good marking, good tackling. Yeah, he looks pretty good as well. Rotundo we've looked at. We've got Rezai in here. Again, very quick on the wing. It is going to be like... It's tough when you don't have like a squad to compare them to. Everyone looks really good, and I think that's his. I mean, John Powell looks pretty good there. Mauricio Diak. I mean, he's 6'6", and I love a target man. Okay, I'm definitely keeping an eye on Diak. I don't think we take him now. I think let's go back. Let's go back to the draft. Let's go back to the draft here, and I think we're going to go. I feel like Logan Mallet is a good choice. He's quick, he's good at finishing, he's really determined, working on his composure. Logan Mallet. Logan Mallet's in. Logan Mallet is in with the 3rd round pick. Orlando have gone for JT Rotundo, so someone I was eyeing up. So a good pick from them. We're not going to have him at right back. New York have gone with Paul Chavez, the Generation Adidas player as well. And FC Dallas, they traded to the Dynamo, Houston Dynamo, who took John Powell, the attacking midfielder we were just looking at. So, okay, it's good to know that on my radar is the sort of what looks to be the right sort of players. Montreal, they traded. They traded with Real Salt Lake, who picked up the Giuseppe Macca. Not a bad looking goalkeeper, to be honest. I don't think he was on my shortlist. And then it's back to us. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the next 6 picks, so we can probably pick up some pretty decent players here. Now, Joe Whitehead is still available. He is another Generation Adidas player. He is probably the weakest of the Generation Adidas that we've seen, but again, very determined. Probably will grow because he's only 19. A lot of the other people in the draft are 21. So we could go him. I think Selvin Trey, I don't think many people are going to pick him up. I think he'll be around for a little bit longer. We've got Pal Sleds, I put on my thing as well. It could be a good backup goalkeeper, but again, we've just picked the genuine Adidas one, so we don't need an outstanding goalkeeper. David Smith is someone that we could look at, another goalkeeper, probably more of a backup, judging by his attributes. We've got Matthew Casson. Matthew Casson is a left-back who's good pace, good acceleration, crossing, dribbling, marking, passing and tackling. All looks pretty decent. Connor Dawson in here as a right winger, good pace, good crossing, good dribbling. I mean, he does look good, doesn't he? He does look good. Connor Dawson. We've got Dave Nigan, who we've looked at. Jack Davison. Jack Davison is a striker, finishing 9, flair 18. Absolutely love that. Balance 15, perfectionist as well. I love a perfectionist in the game. He looks like he could be pretty useful. Diak we've looked at. Jack Hatham, I think, is a striker as well. Yeah, another striker that we've got in here. Jose Zavala is another striker. Wow, I've shortlisted a lot of strikers, haven't I? Tom Cerner is a left back. Again, quick, good at crossing, yeah, I think you just go for the best player, right? Maybe we just go for who we think are the best players and then fit a system around them. That could be quite fun. Should we go for that? So ability-wise, it's still saying Graham Odoriso from Lehigh Valley. Again, really quick, good crossing, good dribbling. Left-footed, left winger. I feel like we have to do him, right? Let's quickly put... let's change this to reports, pros and cons icon. So very consistent, lots of flair. What's that? Can't jump. That's not too bad as a winger. Fairly poor intelligence. Would need to be. Yeah, we're gonna pick Graham. We're gonna pick Graham Odoriso in there. So that's fine. Sporting Kansas City take Jack Davison. I knew I should have gone for him. He was too good to be true, Jack Davison, I think. Okay, so that's a good pick then for Sporting Kansas City. All the top three have gone. Connor Dawson is the next one on the right-hand side. Crossing, dribbling. I mean, he's got acceleration, he's got pace, he's got crossing and dribbling. I'm taking him. From Des Moines Menace, we're taking him. Right, now what we've got to do, we'll let LA Galaxy take their pick. LA Galaxy picked Luke Johnson, the goalkeeper. Another one that I think was on my shortlist. But what I need to do is to keep up with what's going on. So we have one goalkeeper. We are selling... Let's go in because we're selling Casante. One goalkeeper. We've picked a left winger, a right winger, and a striker. And in our current squad, we currently have two holding midfielders who are half decent, especially Pereira. He's very good. We have an attacking midfielder. We have a left winger, and then two potential strikers. So I don't think we need any more strikers, which is annoying because there's lots of good strikers in the draft. Defenders. We need defenders. So we need defenders. Now I know Selvin Trulio is a defender. And he's one that we're going to try and convert to centre-back. So we're going to take him because he looks pretty damn good, right? His physicals are okay. Teamwork, work great, marking, tackling. Ticks a lot of boxes. Selvin Trulio is in. We get another pick. We got back-to-back picks. So Joe Whitehead is still up here. And he is a Generation Adidas. So he's 19. He's got a bit more room to grow. Could be a good centre-back partnership. Edward Hernandez is a holding midfielder. We need a backup holding midfielder. We don't need a starter, do we? So let's come out of here. We'll go into general. And then we can see. So let's sort by position and see. Have I got any other... Yeah, I didn't do two. Oh, there we go. We've got Lucas Gazerb. Doesn't get a good scout rating, but is tall, fairly professional. Can head the ball, can mark, and can tackle. From AZ Arsenal. I mean, lacks quite a lot in the bottom half mentally. Sort of two-footed, good aggression, anticipation. He's okay. He's okay. Matthew Casson, at left back. Again, decent. I don't think they're this high up in the picks, right? David Nigan could be a good one. I sort of feel like we're going away from doing pick the best player to now trying to... yeah. This is why I quite like the draft, to be honest. So I quite like the draft because it does make you think by balancing between I need good players and I need the best players that are available. So we've got wingers. I mean, obviously I haven't looked at... Can I actually put... Oh, I can do attributes, can't I? I could do it. So if we're looking for a centre-back, right? Obviously we want jumping reach. I'd say you want a bit of strength. Tackling... I do like technique. Where's technique? Technique. And then what? Positioning is really good. Let's. I mean, there's not going to be anyone that has 15 in all of them. So let's knock all those down to like 10. There we go. Okay, so Lucas Gazerb, Joe Whitehead, and Joseph Mohammed, who is actually playing right now for Kenya. Doesn't look too Kenyan, but it's taking the file from my folks in Invicta save. But again, teamwork's good, leadership's good, determination's really good. Positioning 10, heading 11, tackling 12, jumping reach 14, 6'4". But I think he'll be available towards the end, so we can keep an eye on him. I'm leaning towards Lucas or Joe. Do we go Joe just because he's Generation Adidas? Or do we go Lucas because he looks a little bit more ready? I'm going to take a punt, and I'm going to go Joe We're going to pick Joe Whitehead from the draft. I think these two are going to be available later on. I've just got a feeling they're going to be available. Dave Nigan has been picked by Philadelphia. We looked at him before. St. Louis traded, and therefore they picked up Jose Marsh. We've not looked at Jose Marsh. Yeah, not too bad. We don't need central midfielders desperately, though. Sporting Kansas City take Juan Aliman. Yeah, he probably wouldn't be on my list for a right back. And then we're back to us. So I think we can come off centre backs. Let's go. What do we need? We do need a full back, don't we? So let's go with a bit of acceleration, a bit of crossing. Stamina is very good for like a full back. So let's knock a couple off this, and we get Antonio Tagai, who's been drafted. And then we get Brandon Buckley at right back. Not dreadful. Not looking dreadful. Brandon Buckley gets a B rating. Let's sort by this. Rezai is in there, but it's a winger. He is the only fullback. Brandon Buckley is the only fullback that comes up there. Knock one off each one, and we get Sandoval, who's a fullback. We get Rotundo, who's been drafted. And we get Bentley. Is there anyone that comes up on my shortlist? No. So Buckley we looked at. Edward Escobedo. Crossing's good. Aggression's good. Acceleration. Stamina. Technique's good. Tackling's not bad. Marking's not bad. More of a wing back. Get Liam Bentley. Good stamina, pace, acceleration, crossing. He looks quite good. From Reading United. He does look quite good. Have we got anyone else higher up here? JT Rotundo got drafted. Sandoval comes in. Oh, yeah. I think Jose Antonio Sandoval. He's got good physicals, decent mentals. Determination's a bit low. But he can cross and he can tackle. He looks like he's the best of both worlds. We'll go with Jose Antonio Sandoval in there. So next up, Montreal. They've picked Danny Ashton. I don't think we've looked at him yet. Yeah, meh. Not too good. Nashville picked up goalkeeper Jose Juan Juarez. Now, you've got to remember, after this draft, we can't sign anyone. So I do have to pick up a backup goalkeeper at some point. Columbus traded with this, and they picked up Zach Nelson. Oh, yeah, he looks good. Bloody hell, he looks really good. 21st pick, Inter Miami pick Fabrice Rhodes. Yeah, lots of pace. Lots of pace there. Portland have picked up forward Joseph Andrews. Yeah, didn't remember him. Place his shots is quite good. It's quite hard to get that. But professional, good finishing. Yeah, okay, Joseph Andrews. Right, next up is us. So, quick refresh. What have we got? We've got one goalkeeper. We have a right back, two centre-backs, because we're going to try and train Selvin Trahulo to be a centre-back. A left winger, a right winger, and a striker. So we're sort of still looking towards the back end. Let's go. Is there another centre back out there that we can get for who's going to be decent? So Joe Whitehead we've drafted. That's quite good. Okay, so Joe Whitehead's very good. Do we now take this chance to go for Lucas Gazerb? I mean, we've got these two picks here, and we've got so many picks in this draft. I feel like going for those sorts of people now isn't the play. I don't think that's the play. I feel like we can look at my shortlist. I would like Dyak. I feel like getting in a very tall, target forward-esque player could be very useful. He's lacking strength, but yeah, he could be really useful. Matthew Casson at left back. I've shortlisted him. There must be a reason I shortlisted him. There must be. Tom Cern is another left back I shortlisted. I mean, he does look good, doesn't he? He does look good, but we haven't got a left back. I've already got right back and two centre backs. So we could bring in, I think for the balance of the squad, he's short and he can't jump, but I think we have to bring in Tom Cerner. I've gone Tom Cerner for the balance of the squad. 23-year-old Nolan Clapper has been taken. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. If I'm really struggling, there is a button that my assistant can help me pick one. Columbus traded with Vancouver, or with Seattle, sorry, and they picked up Edward Hernandez. Yeah, looks all right. And then Vancouver traded again, and at Atlanta have picked up Tim Charpy. Yeah, again, he looks half. Some of these players do look very good. Right, back to us. So, for example, behind my head, Our assistant is saying that we should pick Ryan Salas as a striker, who's quick, he's got good finishing. To be fair, doesn't look too bad, but I don't. At the moment, I don't want a striker. If I'm getting a striker, it's going to be Mauricio Dayak, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Louis Rojas, not too bad. Is there anybody? I think I'm going to assume all the Generation Adidas have gone. Yes, they have. Okay, all the Generation Adidas have gone. So, do we? I'm not even thinking about a formation or a system or anything like that. That's what I think is a bit of the problem here. Now, we could try and pick up. I mean, there's a way you can generally find good players, right? Is by going like tick everything. Tick absolutely everything other than goalkeeper stuff. So, and then you can go knock that down to like 10, press OK, and then go match 25 of 35. Okay, and then you get, so there's that. There we go. We don't have to scroll there. We can look at these players that have got 9 in quite a lot. I mean, like that just brings out a decent player, right? Great first touch. Passing needs to improve, but good technique, flair off the ball. He does look like he'll be good. Physicals aren't amazing. He's like a dribbler. He's like a ball dribbler. Rotundo's been drafted. Eric Batista, another attacking midfielder. Again, mentally really, really good. Eric Batista. They've all been drafted. Jan Schutt is in here. Another attacking midfielder. Wow, okay. Attacking midfielders are the key. Mario Torres on the wing. Don't need another winger, but he does look relatively good. Professional as well. Joe Street. Yeah, he doesn't. Again, technically a bit of a letdown. Then we do have Matthew Casson, who is on our shortlist for a left back. So we could bring him in. Ignacio Flores as a striker. I mean, he looks very handy. The Mexican-American striker. He looks really good. I don't need another striker. Or Finlay Connuver, who's probably the weakest of the lot that we've looked at. Do you know what? I think I might go Ben Williams here. I like the look of Ben Williams. We're going to go Ben Williams. It's another attacking player. We might be struggling. Oh, we've got back-to-back picks, haven't we? So let's go into attributes again. And then let's knock off. Let's see if we can go and get let's go clear all attributes. Let's see if we can get some sort of physical beast. Just because it's Football Manager and we all know that helps quite a lot. Okay, there's loads of people that have 10s, 11s, 12s, 13s, 14s. Oh, hang on. Match 8 of 8. There we go. I thought something was a bit up. Match 8 of 8. Okay, so all of these people have 10 in all the physicals. And Matthew Casson is in there again. He's in there again. And he's on my shortlist. I'm picking up Matthew Casson from Des Moines Menace. He's in. In the other list, though, we had Jim Sattler. He probably would have been a good pick-up in central midfield. Mario Torres, again, looks pretty decent on the wing. And then Joe Street appears again. Yeah, lacks technically. And Sean Abaraka, who is very, very quick off the mark and can cross and can dribble. Potentially one to look for in the future. But we need a right back, don't we? Okay, I've got a right back. We've got 2 left backs. A left back we're going to train to centre back. And Joe White is... Right, next pick, centre back. I'm guaranteeing it's going to be a centre back for us. Inter Miami, pick Rezai. He was on my short list because he's very, very good physically. Round 2, so we're now into round 2 of the draft. Vancouver have picked Kevin Rutherford as an attacking midfielder. Okay. Chicago have picked Joe Street, who we already looked at, and now it's back to us. So let's go and get us a centre back. So we want strength, we want jumping reach, and we want like tackling and positioning, I would say. They're the 4 I'm sort of looking at. There's Joe Whitehead. And here he is, Lucas Gazerb. Come on down. You're on my short list. We're going to be picking you right now. I think it's a good time to pick you. So let's see who else goes. Mitch Mariales has been picked. It doesn't look too bad either. A lot of people are like, oh, you get crap players in the draft. I think a lot of these players look half decent. Maybe it's because I've got nothing to compare it to. Eric Batista is picked. He was one we looked at earlier. Now, I think central midfielders, now we can start looking for sort of backup players. So a backup goalkeeper would be relatively important, right? I think we can all agree a backup goalkeeper would be relatively important. A backup holding midfielder would also be relatively important as well. Are there any goalkeepers that were on my shortlist still available? Yeah, 2 of them. David Smith was available. Not too bad. Very tall, good jumping reach, decent agility, good aerial reach. Handling is good. Okay, he looks pretty good. And then we had Pau Sleds. Fickle personality, 6'4", not as good jumping reach, but a bit more of an all-rounder. But we might be going on personality here. David Smith is a balanced personality. Let's go into the old comparison. Let's just go normal goalkeeper on defend at the moment. So 9, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think on attributes, Pavel probably gets it because he's got 13. So he's 1 less, but 3 more. The same on handling, less on one-on-ones, 1 less on reflexes. Distribution-wise, he's better at kicking, poorer at throwing. But physically, he's much more agile. He's slightly less on jumping reach. I think agility is key, right? Let's go for Powell. I think. That's right. Backup goalkeeper. Job done. Lovely. Orlando City are up next. They picked Jonathan Tran. He looks absolutely dreadful, to be honest. We had a perfectionist earlier, didn't we? We had a perfectionist. Where was that? Was on my shortlist. I had a perfectionist on my shortlist. So professional, perfectionist. It was Jack Davison. Yeah, he's already been drafted, hasn't he? So David Smith is available. Jose Savala, have you been drafted? No, not yet. Where do you play? Attacking midfield striker. Drafted. David Smith, Zavala. Jack Hatham hasn't been drafted, but he's a striker. Don't want to go down that route yet. Mauricio Dayak is the one. I'm bringing in Dayak. I like a target man. So there's a backup option. We're bringing in Dayak. I do need to get central midfielders. Vasilas Papadopoulos has been picked, who is a left back / centre back. He has gone. We get another pick now. So let's go. I want good passers of the ball. Passing, vision. What else is good for a playmaker? Passing, vision, probably technique and first touch. First touch and technique. Let's see who we can get. Edward Hernandez has been drafted. Damn it. That's annoying. Okay, so we've got drafted. We've got Jan Schutt, who I think we've already looked at. Attacking midfielder. And Adam Estrada, an attacking midfielder as well. Doesn't look great. Okay, let's get rid of vision. That puts in a few more people. And let's add in what's a little bit more of a defensive one. Let's just go for concentration. It's just generally a good... Concentration's generally a good one to chuck in, right? Oh, wow. Okay, that really does narrow it down. Left backs. What left back? I'm going to be looking for bloody central midfielders here. Okay, let's get rid of concentration. Let's add in decisions and maybe determination, just because I would like people to be determined. Okay, right. Third, midfield centre. What a name that is. Patrick Rusinga Zandakewe from Rwanda with USA second nationality. Very small, jumping reach 1, but does tick all the boxes that we just had. But he's sort of not great. Drafted. And then Lewis, he's a bloody left winger again. And he's a perfectionist. Oh! Stop tempting me, game. With just wingers. I'm going to have to play like 4 wingers at once. Okay, let's get rid of that. Is there anyone there with 13 that isn't... I mean, do I sign him because he's got everything that I'm filtering by? We've got so many. What have I... Edward Hernandez, did I really miss out on you? Yeah, I really did. Right, we're going the old-fashioned way, folks. We are going old-fashioned. Add condition. Position is defensive midfield centre. Add condition. Position. Or central midfield. Right. Sort by recommended. In fact, get our scout reports on here. Scout transfer ability. Okay, drafted. Jim Sattler. I mean, he looks good, doesn't he? He does look pretty good. He does look useful. So Jim Sattler's a potential. Logan Begay. Great work rate and teamwork. 2-footed. But physically is like a fanny. Absolute fanny. Nick McGurk. Again, mentally good, but lacking physically. Carlos Mendez. Again, not great. Okay, let's sort by potential. Who does it say is the best we've got? And then we've got Andrew Johnson. Okay. I think we're having a few slim pickings here, aren't we, in this draft? We've got to the point where the draft is tough. Mika Alsop. No, absolutely not. Jim Sattler's up there again. Joel Vagoy, which is a great name. Not dreadful. Lucas Holscher. Again, not dreadful. Jake Castaneda. Not dreadful. Logan Begay. Yeah, not dreadful, is it? Finley Conover we've looked at. Adam Del Piccolo, what a name. Adam Del Piccolo. That's an absolutely outstanding name. Steve Simos. No. We've got Patrick in there again. Jose Afonso. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I think we have to go. Was it Andrew Johnson the best one? Let's go back to ability. It was whoever was the first one you could pick. Jim Sattler. Do I go Jim Sattler? Do I go to Jim Sattler? It's just so difficult to think who you have to take here. I mean, Logan Bailey's so determined. Great teamwork, work rate and determination. That's like 3 of the main things I look for in youngsters. Oh, this is so annoying. They're going to be a backup. We're going Jim. Jim, come on down. Jim Sattler's done. The annoying thing is we've got to do this all again right now. Matt Brown has been picked as a forward. Yeah, he looks pretty decent as well. Ask assistant's pick says Keith McNally should be picked. Let's get rid of all of these. Reset. Keith McNally should be picked. Attacking midfielder, can't do anything physically other than be agile and run quickly for the first 5 meters. That's a terrible pick. Okay, let's go for a first team, any position. It says we should pick Brandon Ambrose. Holy shit, he's got jumping reach 17. Yep. You'll do great. Come on, Brandon Ambrose is in with jumping reach 17. Houston have picked up Ian Hernandez. I don't know if we looked at him earlier. Nashville picked up Ignacio Flores. That sounds like a very fancy name. Yeah, look, but they're all strikers, and you could make such a good team of strikers. DC United have picked up Mario Torres. We may have looked at him earlier. Good little winger. And then LAFC picked up Ryan Salas, who our assistant was desperate for us to take earlier on, but we said no. Right then. Is there anybody on our shortlist that has not been drafted? Goalkeeper David Smith, striker Jack Hatham, striker attacking fielder Jose Zavala, and that's it. Everybody else has been drafted. Do I want 3 goalkeepers? That's the question. Ability-wise, they are quite low ability-wise. They're quite low potentially as well, judging by our scouts. Jack Hatham, he just offers no versatility, which when I think we're going to have a small squad is quite an issue. So, 2 goalkeepers, quite a good number of defenders. 1, we need a right back. We've got 2 left backs and a left back that's going to be trained at centre back. 3 other centre backs. We need a right back or someone we can train as right back. We've got 1 midfielder with 2 holding midfielders in there. We're absolutely stacked at wingers, I think. Maybe one more winger. Because we do have options in the squad already. So, okay, let's do something. Do I want 3 goalkeepers? Might be a bit overkill. 3 goalkeepers. I think. Now, I don't know if this is entertaining watching. You're watching to see how I'm doing the draft. Obviously, I should have done all this research up front. I understand that. But I sort of feel like, I mean, Keith McNally is the highest potential. That's probably why our assistant said to pick it. Jan Schutt we've looked at, and he came up a couple of times, but it's an attacking midfielder we don't really need a position for. Right, we need a right back, Dave. Don't get distracted. We need a right back. Hector Patino. Just so bad physically. So bad. Dave, we've got Youssef Awad, who is currently playing internationally for Palestine. We have Dave Jimenez, who can run very quickly and not do much else. Liam Bentley. Okay, Liam Bentley's not too bad. Good determination. He can tackle. He can mark. He can cross. Acceleration's good. Stamina. Pace is okay. Good teamwork. I like what I'm seeing. I'm not going to look at anyone else. Liam Bentley's in from Reading United. Okay, then we have Craig Saunders. We've not looked at him before. He has been taken in the draft, an attacking midfielder. Jason Nasco has been picked. Again, another attacking midfielder. Portland picked Jed Young, a right winger who's very, very quick. DC United pick up Francisco Garcia. Yeah, again, another attacking midfielder. So many attacking players going. Felipe Acevedo, left back, centre back, has been picked up as well. Yeah, he looks okay. And then it's back to us. Is there a defensive midfielder that we can take? I mean, there are plenty that we can take. Andrew Johnson. Do we now prioritise just trying to go for physical? How many picks have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we've got so many picks left. So many picks left. Is this my shortlist over here? It is my player shortlist. Bloody hell, I didn't know this was here all the time. That's annoying. But yeah, anyway, got distracted by that. Finlay Coniver. Finlay Coniver looks pretty decent as a backup. Who do they recommend? So, I mean, they recommend this guy top, and he's not been taken yet. But his ability is crap. He's got 2-star current ability. Quite a lot of potential. Then it's Johnson, then Nick McGurk, who is 3-star, 4-star, 2.5-star, 4.5-star, 2-star, 5-star. Mika Allsop, he looks shite. He looked dreadful. Or do we go for like a midfield centre? Because we could play the two players we've got, Pereira and Owen Wolf, I think his name is. Pereira and Owen Wolf could play in holding midfield, releasing an attacking midfielder, of which we've brought one in who's pretty decent. So we could actually look at a potential another attacking midfielder. Drafted, which would be Jan Schutt. Carlos Alberto we've not looked at. Very quick and can dribble. Definitely a right winger, not an attacking midfielder. We've got Abdul Silla, who is not great. Louis Reyes we've looked at. Aaron Walker I don't think we've looked at yet. Again, physically quite good, but a bit more of a right winger than a... Oh, is Zavala... Oh, I mean, see, he's on my shortlist, but he's another striker. Can play attacking midfield. He's very quick. We're going to be stacked with strikers. We're going to be absolutely stacked with strikers. And I don't know. I have no idea what sort of system we're going to be playing. Oh, it's getting tough, isn't it? It's getting tough. 2 goalkeepers. I mean, I could just solve a bit of a headache at the moment, couldn't I? We haven't got a pick for a while. Goalkeepers. David Smith. Pick. I've defaulted to pick my third and final goalkeeper. Because we do need to drop a goalkeeper down to the second team as well. Because they currently don't have a goalkeeper. Right, so we'll do that. So, Jordan Postlewaite. I mean, he looks pretty good. I think we need to start focusing on physicals. I do think we need to start focusing on physicals when I look for the next player. Seattle have picked Bailey Withers. Yeah, fairly professional, not too bad. They've picked Carlos Alberto, who we just looked at. And then it's back to us because Paulo Vargas has just been taken as a striker. Okay, right. Attributes, physicals, acceleration, pace, strength and jumping reach. Who ticks those boxes? They're quite a variety. I get that. Because I reckon if you took out jumping reach with strength, pace and acceleration, you get a lot more. We have Shauna Baraka, Jax Innocent. I mean, he is quite physically good. And that would give us another centre-back option. We could be playing 3 at the back at this rate. Kenroy Denton, a striker, but a good physical striker, so that's not bad. And Jose Afonso. Oh my God, a central midfielder. I'm taking him. I'm taking him because we just need, and he's Brazilian. A central midfielder, Jose Afonso, is in. Inter Miami takes Shane Robinson. We haven't looked at him yet. So Shane Robinson's in, a good professional youngster there. Round 3, Vancouver pass. DC United take Jan Schutt, who we've looked at. Right, we're back on here. So let's get jumping reach out, strength out, and see if we've got an absolute speed merchant. 15-15, Matt Brown, been drafted. Jose Zavala is still in there. He is on my shortlist. Jorge Fuentes. This is searching by ability. Let's look at potential. And we have Gaston Insurilade. Right winger, temperamental, really, really short-tempered and confrontational in the media. That's not great. Cesar Martinez. Yeah, he is literally a pace merchant. Tom Gomez, pace, fitness, acceleration, agility, balance, can sort of cross, can sort of dribble, can sort of pass, has got decent technique, decent work. Yeah, come on. I mean, do I need a winger? No, I just said I was going to go for the best players. I feel like, do you know what we're going to go? We're not going to go pace and acceleration because we've got wingers. We're going to go physically impounding, physically in your face. So we're going to go aggression, bravery, jumping reach, and strength, and see what we come up with. Joe Whitehead, we've already got him. Shane Toves, a holding midfielder who loves to tackle, can take a free kick, is slightly aggressive and physical. Yeah, come on, low self-belief, but we'll get you in. We'll get you in, Shane. Why not? Peter Forster has been picked for the 62nd. Logan Bigay has finally gone. Right, now we're back to us. Let's see if we can get anyone else with 10s. Okay, 10s are there. Aggression and bravery. There's still players. Strength. Oscar Alcazar. A striker. Fairly professional. I don't need another big man. That's a shame. Although he can't actually finish. Okay, let's knock strength down and jumping reach up. That gives us a couple. We've got Jose Afonso in there, who's been... Jacques Innocent is there again. Jeff Vasquez as a right back. Do we go Jacques Innocent? Yeah, another centre-back option. Why not? Why not? Let's go. Orlando City picked Nick McGurk. I think we looked at him a lot earlier on as an option. Okay, let's go get rid of jumping reach. Strength, aggression, bravery, and we're going to add in tackling. Just because they normally all go together. Knock them down from 15. Finley Conover is in there. We looked at him before. Again, physically just a bit shit. But he is another defence midfielder option. Let's knock it down again. And we get Ryan Grant Beattie, which is quite a good name. Another centre-back option. If I bring in another centre-back, we're basically committing to playing 3 at the back, which isn't great. Okay, let's get rid of tackling. Knock them up by 1. And it's Finley Conover. I mean, it's another holding midfielder, which I don't think we need. I don't think we need anymore. 3 goalkeepers. Goalkeepers are done. I think defensive-wise, we're good. We've got lots of coverage in defence. Although you can never have too many defenders. We've got 2 sort of centre midfielders and 2 holding midfielders already at the club. Attacker mid, centre attacker mid, wingers, striker. We can actually potentially do with another striker. Because we've got, on the wings and up front, all of these. We've got Brian Arellano, who can play attacking midfield as well, and we've got 2 holding midfielders. So, I tell you what, a right winger. Have we got a right winger in here yet? Yeah, we've got Connor Dawson. Okay, so actually, let's go, if I press continue, it should take me back to the draft. Yeah, these are all the trade deals that we've missed and stuff like that. So we'll deal with them later on. So how do I get back to the draft? I want to get back to the draft. Let's just keep pressing back and it will eventually take me back to the draft, won't it? So there we go. So yeah, we could actually take a right winger. So was it Jose Zavala? No. Did I have a right winger? Connor Dawson, who I've already drafted. Okay, let's go then. Let's go. Position is attacking midfield right. And we got sorting by potential at the moment. Anyone whose ability good for now? Christopher. Oh, we've got Andrea Passacarella. Again, dribbling, crossing, aggression, bravery, really good flair, technique's good, work rate's good, right-footed, a bit versatile as well, which could help. Lacking a bit of pace, is a bit of a David Beckham-esque sort of player, but he also has huge jumping reach. Yep, you'll do nicely for the right wing, thank you. FC Dallas are up next. They've passed, so they're out of the draft. Do I want another right winger? I think I might. Christopher Moreno, bit slow, very good mentally for his age. Ariel Monroe. Let's add some attributes in here for the right wing and go acceleration and pace. They've got to be acceleration, pace, and crossing. They've got to be able to have those as some sort of ability. Roberto Fernandez, very, very quick and can cross. I mean, it's exactly what I just asked for. And then it's Paparello Cali. I mean, the other guy's much better. We'll take Roberto Fernandez because we've already got... Oh no, I've got 2 right wingers now as well. I don't need a right winger. Let's get another right back if we can. And we'll knock... They've both been drafted. Ryan Cochran. Again, why all Americans can jump? It's mental. Why can so many Americans jump? What don't you need as a right back? Let's just see who the best right back is that's available. Judging by a current ability according to our scouts. Hector Patino, potentially. Doesn't look great. He doesn't look great. Marvin Rivas. Physically looks pretty good. I doubt he's got much potential though because he's rated as a C. Yeah, he's currently at his potential. So, oh man, we've got the... Is that the Palestinian? Yeah, the Palestinian, an international. Could get some sell on for him. We might be able to get some money from him. Joel Wolf, we've not had a look at. Looks absolutely terrible. Dave Jimenez, I think we looked at him. He's got acceleration, stamina, and can sort of cross. This is where it gets tough because this is like, let's ask our assistant. Let's see who he says. He says, get rid of all of that. He says we should pick Andrew Johnson, who I think we've looked at, right? I think we looked... No, he doesn't. He now says Callum Clooney would be a good addition to the roster. I've got so many centre-backs. I don't need another one, whether he can jump or not. Now he's saying no players are good enough. Okay, so if I went, give me a first-team player at any position, none of them are first-team. Give me a hot prospect in any position, he wouldn't recommend any of them. It's all down to us. That's a good name. Otakilo. I mean, he looks pretty all-round. He looks pretty well-rounded, to be honest. What a random pick. Another Brazilian. Very good flair, vision, 2-footed. Physicals are okay other than jumping reach. Crossing, first touch, long shots, technique. I just love a Brazilian. Let's get a Brazilian. Otakilo is in. Montreal. Carlos Mendes. Montreal are still going. They're still picking from the draft. Mendes is in. Okay, back to us again. Position. Striker. There seem to be bloody loads of good strikers before. Zavala's still there and he was on my shortlist. Let's get him in. He'll be a good advanced forward option. He's quick. Zavala is in. Houston, pass. Charlotte pick Danny Butterworth, a winger. Again, good physicals. But they don't come up when I search for them. They picked John Green. NYCFC picked John Green, the goalkeeper. Not bad at all. St. Louis pass, so it's back to us. We've got another striker here that was on my list. Jake Hatham. Again, dribbling, finishing, off the ball, work rate. Natural fitness is good. Balance, acceleration. He looks like an option. He does look like a good option, but do I need a striker? What do I need? That's the question. I'm tempted to go for Joel. Do I go with Joel? Because Joel or Andrew Johnson, he's come up a couple of times. We'll go Andrew Johnson. He's aggressive and brave. He's an American hero. Let's go for him. We've got one pick left. So Nashville picked Tom Gomez. New York picked Hugo Rincon. It's not someone that came up in any of our searches. Centre back. Portland picked Steve Simoes. I think we looked at him a bit earlier on as well. Orlando picked Lucas Holscher, who we looked at before. 21-year-old Finley Coniver finally goes. They pick James Valenzuela. Okay, good agility, good pace. Cincinnati pass. Seattle picked Jake Hatham, so he was on our shortlist. Rory Cortez goes to Minnesota. I mean, I feel like he's a good pickup for this late on in the draft. Quick and can cross and can dribble. Very nice. Chicago have opted to pass, so it's down to us. So let's have a look and just see who is available. Ability-wise, the best ability player undrafted at the moment is Eduardo Escudero, who would be a decent left-back option, to be honest. Or Jeff Fuller. The other guy's better at left-back, let's be brutally honest. Isaac Torres is in there. Again, not a bad option, but we really don't need any more strikers. Okay, so that was by ability. So let's look at potential. Who does it think potentially-wise? Keith McNally. Just so bad physically, though, isn't he? He's so bad physically. And how much of his physical is really going to improve at the age of 21? Not sure. Although, good first touch, good free kicks, great teamwork, good flair. Do we take a punt on Keith McNally as our last pick? Mika Allsop was terrible. Not looking at him again. Ariel Monroe. Oh, that's versatile. Plays all across the front three, but we've got enough of those positions. They're all taken. Gaston Insuraled we looked at. Yeah, but he had some dodgy temperamental stuff. Simon George. A good winger, good physicals other than jumping because he's a wing, crossing and dribbling. Oh, I don't know with this last pick. Louis Rojas has been hanging around the whole time as well in attacking midfield. We've got Dyak in there. Carlson. I can't remember looking at Carlson. No, Victor Carlson. Kenroy Denton. I mean, again, looks like he could be a decent striker, couldn't he? It looks like he could be a decent striker at this level. Wesley Wright. We've definitely not looked at him. A left midfielder. Good physicals again. Who thought I'd be taking this long over the final pick? I guess what I should do is go and have it. Fosu Mensah, Richard Fosu Mensah, can play all across the back three. Technically is pretty crap other than tackling, but loves to work hard for his team. Good concentration and decisions, positioning, anticipation, good jumping reach, stamina, fitness, acceleration's decent, agility's not bad. He's 6'3". Stops play and dwells on the ball at centre back is questionable, but Fosu Mensah's not a bad shout. Guillermo Hernandez, no, looks terrible. I don't know what to do. Sebastian Fang or Pang, again another centre back. Oh my god, he can tackle. He's brave. He can tackle. He's got great leadership. His marking is pretty good. He's aggressive. I need someone to talk me out of getting another centre back. Oh, God. I know he can't run, but imagine him, like, if you're playing three at the back, imagine him as the middle three. Imagine him in the middle of a three. Because he's so tall and he can lead the back line. Oh, he was a good player. Kyle Hill. Natural fitness, very quick, can cross. It's so unfair that I've got to pick one more person. A striker, finishing, quick. I should have seen all these people before. They're probably better than some of the picks I've done. Patrick Washington, what an American name. Very tempted. Or do I just pick someone who's got a great name? Like when we picked Otakilo. Oscar Alcacer, that's a great name as well. Another striker. And there's so many strikers in this draft. Another strike. Right, I'm just gonna go. How many? Yeah, I picked two strikers, didn't I? I think I've got three in there. Position. I want to do like cannot play at strike. No, is not is what I wanted. Yeah, cannot play at striker. That should fit at anyone that can play as a striker, right? Mika Allsop, absolutely not. Dreadful. Or do I just go for the person? Do I just pick the person that can jump the highest? Like, we're going to have such a bad team compared to everybody else. Like, who can literally jump the highest? Tom Webb. And he's a perfectionist. Oh, it couldn't be more written in the stars. It could not be more written in the stars. Nicolas Gamez, jumping reach 18, fairly loyal. I mean, it's got to be, right? I've got to pick Tom Webb, a perfectionist centre-back with jumping reach 18. Ollie Collins joins the group as well, spirited. I'm taking him. I'm taking Tom Webb, a perfectionist centre-back who's got 18 jumping reach. Oh, come on. Draft is done. It ended with a centre-back. It started with a goalkeeper. But the draft is done. That's it. The draft is over. I now have to go and offer all of these players contracts, by the way, which is great. So that's going to be fun. But that is the end of the draft. I don't know how long I've been recording for, nearly an hour. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one when we go through the squad, and hopefully I get all the contracts right and we can actually register the squad. And we're back for the first game of the MLS. See you then. Cheers.